Everybody, how's it going? I'm hopping back into the 10-minute pool here. The rapid stuff seems to be a fan favorite, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Just let me know if this is still what you guys want to see, and you know what? I'm here to deliver, going up against Amrulam, who is an e4, e5 player, and hopefully we can play a fun Gambit, or some sort of just fun, interesting game against our opponents. F4 is a very interesting Gambit that you can play in this position. But I'm hoping that if they play knight f6, I can transpose to get a Knackmanson to try to get some sort of other really fun opening. And last time I played the Evans Gambit, which is something that I don't know at all, but look how confidently I played it. I faced somebody that played the Weasel, which was a very shocking surprise. I know the idea is you play d4, but I'm actually going to need to be spending my time trying to work through what's going on here. But it seems like a fun opening. That hopefully I can learn more about. I'm looking at queen b3 or castles. Evans Gambit theoreticians already know which one is correct, but I'm just going to get castled. Allow you to take yet another pawn if you like. And then probably I'm trying to play here, which would seem very logical. Queen to b3, attacking the f7 pawn, keeping an eye on this guy. So in the event of bishop to e6, I am reconnecting. You can hardly see that little red bar that you see down here on the screen. It means that I'm reconnecting. Excuse me. I am, wait for it. I am reconnecting. You can see the little reconnecting sign. I don't know if my move has made it to the server. It did not. Okay, I'm reconnecting. Oh no, come on, man. You can see the little red bar. I'm reconnecting. Let me play my move. What do you mean I'm reconnecting? Refresh. Changes will not be saved. Okay, I've refreshed. Excuse me, my time is running out. Did it reach the server? The clocks are not moving. I'm reconnecting. What? Okay, I refresh. I reload the page. I play queen to b3. What is happening? My internet, I got 4 bars. I got some amazing internet, some of the best internet, but the clocks are not moving. What? No, come on. What do you mean I'm reconnecting? What do you mean I'm reconnecting? Okay, I leave the page. I join the game. I play queen to b3. The clocks are not moving. Come on, I need all of my time because I don't know Evans Gambit theory and I'm making it up on the spot. Are you serious right now? What? Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little, we're gonna get off this page, okay? You know what? I'm leaving, I'm closing my browser entirely. I'm gonna reload the entire browser. I don't know what else to do. Let's pop it back open. Okay, my game, where's my game? I'm going back to leechess.org. Okay, it says, hang on, would you like to join the game? I would absolutely love to join this game if it's possible. And I would like to play queen to b3 if that's all right with you. It is not all right. It's literally, I'm reconnecting. What? No. I've never had an issue this bad. I'm reconnecting. I'm clicking on the reconnecting button. All right. This is like the Risk video where I got locked out of being able to play Risk. I'm locked out of being able to play. I'm unable to play my game. Are you kidding me? My clock is running. I would like to play queen to b3. I would like to leave the page. Shoot. I'm gonna get banned from Leechess for not making. Is this move illegal? Do I need to? I don't know another move to play. Apologies to my opponent. They're active. Okay, I've gone to their profile. I've gone here. They are offline. I am offline. How could I possibly be offline? How could I possibly be offline? They've left. Wait, it is their turn. I've success. I have played the move queen to b3, but now my opponent is gone, and I'm reconnecting. Oh no! Am I actually gonna like scam this viewer? This is a devious trick. This is the equivalent of the bot out strategy, the scumbag bot out in Risk. But I wasn't doing it on purpose. No, I don't want the victory. No, I don't want the victory. But I mean, I don't want to draw. You're 22-20. Oh no, I've wasted, I hope people don't actually do this. Start a game, leave for like 2 minutes, and then reconnect. That would really be a scumbag thing, but I was honestly having issues. Oh no. I'm not gonna claim the victory, obviously. I'm gonna give my opponent time to try to come back. But if they don't come back, do I claim a draw against a lower rated opponent? Or do I take the victory? Because in a way, it's also their responsibility to be here for the duration of the game, even though it looks like I had abandoned. Oh, they came back? No, they have left. Oh no! Can I send him a message? Do you think I can message him really quick? No, he's offline. Like, he's not playing another game. I could message this opponent and I don't know. But they've been gone. I don't think that will actually help. But I don't want to claim the victory, but I don't want to claim the draw. So I think I'm just going to wait. How come I can't do it anymore? Why does my option disappear? I really don't understand. Like, what changed there? Why did this disappear for a second? What's changing? Why do I have a narrow window to select if I want to claim the victory or a draw? Oh no. What a moral dilemma. I think, this is what I think. I am going to wait for this timer to run out. And if they do not check in on this game in 7 minutes and 20 seconds, I think that that is their fault. Because I think it's their responsibility to make sure the game has come to a conclusion. Okay, they're back. Cool. So we actually have a game. All right, this is the best case scenario, is that they actually come back and we play a game. Sorry, I'm not even gonna, I was gonna say sorry about that bad internet. I'm not gonna communicate with my opponent. It feels like I'm doing something evil, but really that was not my intention. Okay, now I gotta focus and play a game of chess. It's never easy. Is this a possible move? Let's just think for 1 second. Because I'm trying to, like, it's probably not possible at all. Maybe we shouldn't waste our time thinking about bad moves. We gotta come up with some good moves, okay? We gotta come up with some real good moves. Oh, I should just take this back, huh? I guess that's probably the idea. And maybe they can take this, but it just seems so dangerous. Okay, we're playing a game of chess. Sorry about the length of the intro or whatever, but we are now playing a game of chess. I don't know why this wouldn't be possible. It just looks like insanely scary to do it. Now, I feel like I want the opponent to open it up. Like, what if I played just some random move? You know, as if I'm going to play here next. Could also just start with this. If I'm just... Actually, I could just start with this. Trying to open lines. Knight takes... It feels like I would have to take. Then I could toss this in. I could play some random developing move. And sack this pawn. If I play here, am I threatening this a little bit harder? Probably. Wait, it made the double sound. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it went bump bump. As if it like just made 2 moves. Oh, they had a good idea? Well, that's not good for me. I hate when they have good ideas. Here there's this move. So that's not a very good move. I guess I move my queen, which is not good. But these pawns are going to stay now. So he's going to get my light-scored bishop, which is a pretty big achievement for him. This was, I mean, I could have seen this one coming, obviously. This is a very normal idea when you have a bishop and queen here, knight to a5. But if he takes, it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with, because I think I still want to just play here. Or maybe I want knight to c3 to d5. And I'm still a pawn down. So it's quite possible that they escape this. I'm going to have to come up with some stuff pretty quick. I don't think there's any reason not to take at this point. I think it's very reasonable. Wait, it's making like a double sound. Oh, I have the game open in 2 different windows. I would like to leave this window that is not working, and I would like to stay. Okay, let's get down to 1 window here. This video has been a little bit more scuffed. Hey, if you're a new viewer and you somehow stumbled into this game, look, it's not always this scuffed. It's just, you see, the deal is I gotta go pick up my kids in 20 minutes or something. I only have time to play 1 game. I'm trying my hardest out here making videos every day, but sometimes this is what happens in the real world when you're playing chess on the internet. Sometimes you can't connect for a little bit. Things get a little bit funny. You got to make some moral decisions in the middle of your recording sessions, you know? So probably black is somehow better here, but I feel like I still have chances to maybe make some sort of swindle at some moment. I think if it were my turn, I think I would want here, but this also calls to me as well. So it's a situation where I need to sneak a whole bunch of moves in all at once. If ever takes here, I would be really surprised. So he's going to probably castle on the queen side. So I could move this thing. But I feel like this is the way. This feels like the most aggressive continuation. Taking advantage of the fact that my knight is still on the f3 square. At some point, you might take me. That's fine. I can't worry about these little things. I gotta worry about the big picture. And the big picture is I have to do something evil before you eventually get castled or find some sort of stability in the position. And, you know, if this queen comes up, I'll be able to play d5, and, you know, it should be fine for me, I think. d5, maybe I'm taking here, maybe I'm bringing a rook in right away. Maybe my knight could come here to support this guy. But more likely, I'm going to be looking for the most aggressive places to put my pieces. And just kind of hoping that we're still doing well. Time is about level. I think maybe we both wasted about the similar amount of time during that reconnect thing. So we're not really playing a 10-minute game. We're playing like an 8-minute game or something. I don't know how much time we both lost. But I'm glad that my opponent came back. We'll play 1 quick move, because what else do you want me to do? Oh, interesting. Because he's got to keep hold of this guy. Ah. So can I do anything cool? So if I take here, he's going to take this, attacking my other bishop. But I can sneak this 1 check in. Which actually could be really dangerous. Let's go for this. So I'm opening up this e-file. You still can't castle this way. I expect that you're going to take my knight, but then I'm going to play here. And I think then this comes, and I begin looking at ideas of going here, some sort of capture, excuse me, that's not how the pawn moves, followed by some sort of queen check. And we'll see how it works out. Oh, you did go to there, which I just kind of figured that you couldn't and or wouldn't. So now my bishop is hanging. Let's see if we can get ourselves out of this jam. Maybe that's actually just a very good move. Because if I go here, he's just going to take this. I don't really have a lot of threats. Huh. Wait, I do have here. I thought maybe I didn't have here. Wait, this is actually an insanely strong move. Because if here I take and I'm on the queen, this move is check. And there's all sorts of threats of me coming in. So he has to go there. But if I put my bishop on this diagonal, it would be checkmate. Just trying to see if there's any, like, forcing moves as well. I mean, it's very close to something I don't know. Does this work? How does he defend against this? He goes here? I go here. Am I threatening a mate? I think that I am. Why does this not work? Like, I feel like this is safe, but why does this not work? If here I play here, is this working? And if you take my queen comes in. Oh, but that's not mate at all. No, I think I've actually just blundered. Oh no. What I missed was that after the knight takes, I don't have any back rank threats because this rook is protecting against everything. I should have gone with this. Like, obviously he goes here. But maybe then, wait, maybe I can repeat. Wait, actually I can just repeat, right? Because what would he do different? Probably nothing. You still can't go here, and you still can't go here because my rook or queen is sneaking in. So I think I'm fine, actually. So this is just the test to see if you want to play some other move. Like here or here. But if bishop here, I think I can take this. If pawn here, en passant here, like this rook should be able to get into the action. This is so crazy. If he goes here, I'm going to give this check, and if we repeat, I'm going to go for this plan instead. This is the move that I think is the hardest for me to find, because takes... to find, like, a checkmate. I guess he would have to take with a king. If I bring my rook here, and that immediately... I don't know. I feel like I'm not quite finding a way... But the king is running around. I think this is the hardest for me to immediately refute. I will grab en passant. To which I think you'll take back with a king. Okay, we repeat. And we go with plan B. Plan B. And my idea is to just put this guy here. And I'm still a bishop down, but the king's on d6. So he has one turn to make some sort of defensive plan. But I'm not sure what it is. Oh, great. I think I win a queen. Because if he ever has to go back here, I take this with check. So I think I win a queen now. Maybe there's a mate or something. But this is good enough for me. Look at this bishop, look at this queen. Wait, it's got to be checkmate right around the corner. Whoa! Okay, accidentally, overly toxic, but on accident game turns into a really fun checkmating attack. So this is the Evans Gambit. I'm just kind of toying around with it. I'm not an Evans Gambit theoretician at all. But the main point is that after they go somewhere, and I think bishop a5 is got to be like the master. Let's stick with the master's database while we're learning this. The idea is to play c3 and d4. And if they take, you can castle or play queen to b3. So in this case, I'm going to trust that 62% of the masters have done their homework, and castling is the best way to continue. But now my opponent played d6, and this is where maybe we're getting out of what is the normal way of continuing. So in the master's database, at least, this is how people play. Then knight to g5. This is also a very close move. Both of these moves are given by the computer. This one looks very interesting because you're going after this. d5. Knight takes is possible. Let's look at this. Obviously, it looks like, all right, no, let's stick to what the pros do. You get some fun and interesting lines. And obviously, this requires a very extensive amount of homework. But this is kind of how the main line goes. But we're a bunch of patzers. We're using the patzers database for most of this. And after this, I eventually reconnected and played queen to b3, after which my opponent played queen to e7, defending this pawn. Now, e5 right away, which I kind of felt might be right, does call to me. And an idea is that if you take right away, which I don't think will happen, there could be some eventual bishop to a3. Maybe not even right away. But maybe after, it looks like people are playing a4, running into all sorts of knight e5. These lines just get wild, and I honestly think that it's very difficult to study the Evans Gambit due to the sheer amount of like theory that exists behind it. Now, I should immediately recognize this. Computer says, hey, it's time to move your queen somewhere, move here, recognize this threat. But I missed it, and I kind of went through with the idea that I want, which is actually the most common move. So you know that it's a tricky opening, because the most commonly played move is a little bit of a mistake. But my opponent was able to go for this. I just moved my queen out of the way. We saw a capture here. So it's not horrible or anything. You know, this is some normal compensation for some random gambit. But bishop to g4, just intending on taking this knight, is the mistake that leads to a decisive loss. So you should play something like d5. And if the only move is d5, this is not easy. But I guess the idea is that if you take, you play here. That is not the idea. You play queen here, keeping this pawn defended. And why, what, okay, you know, there's some road to an advantage here for black. But it's very difficult, which makes it very fun to play as white. Now, I blundered right back. I should instead open this up, allow this queen to take, and then immediately go for some sort of pressure on the e file. Now, exactly this idea. We've gotten this d6 pawn to move out of the way. This exactly is a perfect moment to demonstrate the power of that idea. Well, I put my bishop on a different diagonal. And after this, I did play d5. And after queen to f5, I took here, which might be a little bit of a mistake. And my opponent can get away with bishop takes f3. I decided to throw in this rook check. And now queen to b5 is the winning move. So the opponent has to go here. And I was actually trying to look at a line like here, 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 here. And I'm like, I don't know. I have some sort of check that I couldn't really figure out. But if I had gotten to here, my best bet would have been to just take this bishop. So I guess if I ever get checked, maybe I am doing like this. Maybe I'm just running away. But how does this, I don't really know. They're going to be taking this instead. Very, very dangerous stuff. Should actually work out in black's favor. But even this, I feel like there's a lot of ways for black to make mistakes in a real game. But my opponent went to this square. And this unfortunate alignment with the queen leads to a victory for me. Because now they have to take this. And this was like a tough decision. Queen b4 is actually the best move. But bishop h4, you can see it's also there. But after this, the computer says give this check. So toying with the opponent is correct. And now I should come up with another plan. Knight d2 is also very interesting. Attacking the bishop, but also potentially importantly going to the c4 square. This is another really interesting idea that I didn't see this checkmating attack. But I saw that if I could bring this bishop back, things would end well for me. And ultimately, I won the queen. So not the world's greatest Evans Gambit game, but hopefully good enough to get you to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you for the next video.